What is up, guys? It's your boy Ichiko Ate here with another video. And seeing as the Dissidia open beta will come out on the 12th of January, I was like, hey, might as well give you guys some strats that you're gonna need soon as you hopping into it if you trying to play online or maybe even offline. Okay, so I think what's probably more important to tell you is what strategies do people use when you're playing online. Now, the first strategy, as you will freaking see, is some people do use these rocks to their advantage, which would be probably like the super beginning strategies that you're not really gonna see overall in fights, because I've had different battles. This is just like a early strat that no one's probably, well, somebody might use it later, but I don't know what to really say about this strat. It's like it's kind of one of those strats you like, really? This dude hiding behind the rock, for real? But anyway, depending on which battle you're having will also determine the strats. This right here is a 3v3, but then you have core battles too, where you have to fight to defend your crystal or your core and take down your opponent's core, crystal, whatever you want to call it. The way it works is you attack their core until it's gone, but there's kind of a catch to it. If any of your enemies are within the zone of the core will get a shield, which will make it much harder to take it down. So you got to make sure your enemies aren't in the zone. Same applies to your core. If you or one of your allies are in that zone, your core gets a shield around it, which makes it much harder to take out. So sometimes it's encouraged to actually start breaking your opponent. Well, it's always encouraged to break your opponents in this game, but it's also encouraged to maybe just totally take their HP down if you can sometimes. And your bravery will change to a purplish bluish color when you're able to actually kill someone with an HP attack. Now, this doesn't permanently take them out of a game in a core battle, but it temporarily does, giving you the opportunity to fight against that core. And with it being 3-on-2, if you're the only one who knocked an opponent out, it'll make it a lot harder on them. The other freaking thing is, during an online battle and you're having a 3v3, sometimes people do like jumping 2v1 against somebody. What I encourage you to do on that is you make a strategic retreat, but don't completely run from the battle. Always look for an opening. It's not like, hey, I'm just gonna run 24/7, never fight. I mean, it gets boring at that point, and you're timed on the same time. So the important thing to remember, if two people are chasing you down, is, for one, you have a freaking block button. Just freaking block. I'm an old school Dissidia player, so blocking and dodging was like, when I got on this game, I was like, I want to know how on this game you're gonna block and dodge, and I thought it was important. I thought that was really important. Now, the dodging system is not as cool as in the previous Dissidia games. Actually, if you were like previous Dissidia fan, I would actually recommend Dissidia Duodecim over this game. But does it mean that you shouldn't get it? It doesn't mean you shouldn't get it. It's still pretty cool. But the thing is, it doesn't seem that the dodges are as convenient or even as cool looking as they did in the previous Dissidia games. But anyway, enough of that. Remember, when you're getting chased down by two people, that means that they're leaving one of their partners 2v1 as well, which that means either A, one of your partners are fighting the core and one of your partners are 1v1ing someone, or B, they're 2v1ing someone else. So think about it more strategically than, oh man, I'm stuck in a bad spot where I have to run away, because they just put themselves in a bad spot by shortening themselves. So they have to also know, crap, am I safe doing this? Now, in a battle like the one that's being had on screen, it's a 3v3 where basically our goal isn't to attack the crystal. Now, So I'm going to give more strats about attacking the crystal if people are ganging up on you. It's also wise for 2 people to be attacking the crystal, or if you get Braver with Cloud. I don't think Braver is in the beta, but Braver is a really good bravery move. Wow, that's coincidence. It used to be an HP move in the older Dissidias that can really take down the health of the crystal faster. It's a pretty good one. But if they're 2v1 in that crystal, that's really the goal. Just take out the crystal. They don't tell you the truth. The battle don't even matter. The battle is a means to an end to get bravery, maybe to give you that old school Dissidia feel when it comes to destroying the crystal. Tell you the truth, to me, the destroying the crystal thing isn't too fun. I'm still looking for some 1v1 fights up in here, but so far Square Enix is saying that. Think about it. The other thing is, in terms of the 3v3, let's say someone's chasing you down in the 3v3, that's still okay too if they're chasing you down 2-on-1, because then they just made their partner fight a 2v1 as well. So wait it out, wait for your opportunity, and to tell you the truth, the best lone man standing will be the carry for your team. Because let's say I'm in a 2v1 and I'm strategizing against 2 other people because they're ganging up on me, and I'm surviving this match, and I managed to actually take one person's bravery down for, or their HP down for, or completely break them. That can be really huge, because in Dissidia NT, since this is the beta, people have, it's not a broad band of people that are gonna be like, hey, my level's 100 and my health is freaking 9,999. These people's health aren't that big. Once you break a person maybe 1 or 2 times, you can one-shot almost anybody on the field. Now, you can't one-shot them all at the same time, but unless you're using certain moves, but you can do one HP attack that can pretty much beat anybody on the field. Then your bravery will recharge. And with all this talk of HP attacks and bravery, I was kind of assuming that most people already knew in terms of this, just because I'm talking more so to people who've already played Dissidia. If you haven't played Dissidia, your bravery is measured by bravery attacks and how you do them to other people. And bravery attacks do certain damage to another person's bravery. It doesn't damage their health. It increases your bravery, decreases theirs. So then you can do an HP attack, which decreases health based on how much bravery you have. Plus, it's attack strikes that it has properties with. Certain moves have properties that will increase their bravery while they're attacking you, like cross slash from Cloud, if he did that. And the other thing you guys got to remember are probably like, especially if you come from the old school Dissidia, there's certain things you won't capture in this Dissidia that you got from the old school Dissidia, like you throwing in the EX forms or EX. Well, I guess you can sort of say you got EX moves. If Cloud goes EX, he can use his freaking he could do it without EX as well, I believe. But the Omni Slash, or if Lightning goes EX, you can use Army of One. I don't know if it's Army of One on this game or Legion of One. Those moves almost look the same. The difference is she was freaking Army of One was in the original Final Fantasy 13, and then Legion of One was when she was right under the Goddess of Death as her guardian on Final Fantasy 13 too. I'm not sure which one she has in this game. I think it was I'm gonna say it was Army of One, because that move is the iconic move for Lightning. I'm gonna say that. But the interesting thing about this demo was it kind of functioned like the game in a little bit, in terms of the more you leveled up and unlocked, you unlocked more HP attacks for characters. Like, I got a second HP attack for Cloud, which was freaking Meteor Rain. Now, previous Dissidia Final Fantasy players, you'll be probably a little bit disappointed, because there's no simple bravery to HP chains. In terms of, in the old days, you used to use Cloud's neutral circle, which was the 3 slashes, and chain them with the freaking HP attack, which made you do finishing touch. Or if you did that in the air, it was Omni Slash version 5. So it went from bravery to HP like that, a combo. You don't quite have combos like that in here anymore. There are certain ways that you can link moves up, but it's not a guaranteed link, and it's a little iffy at best sometimes. So you have to make your own strats, or either maybe there's gonna be strats on YouTube about it. I don't freaking know. And the last thing is, if you guys get a wall splat, take full advantage of that wall splat. If you want to get, once someone gets wall splatted, right, you can do one or two things. Well, you can technically do three things, which is the third option is run away. But one, you can do a bravery attack to get more bravery from that person. Or two, you can get an HP, do an HP attack to take down their health. You should probably do this extremely situational. If you think you're about to kill no matter what, go for that HP attack. Because after you do the HP attack or the bravery attack, they become invulnerable regardless which attack you do. So choose wisely. The wall splat gives you one extra attack. And this is real beneficial if you're playing somebody like Jet, because he's a combo freaking monster. That's why I wish they put Prish in this game, because the freaking moves are lit. But anyway, yeah, if you get a wall splat, you get those three opportunities. The second opportunity, do a bravery attack if you're having a longer battle and he has way too much bravery, and you're like, man, this man's bravery needs to be cut down to size, you know what I'm saying? So do that second bravery attack, and maybe it'll put you on even grounds. But it's real situational. Let's say he's got high bravery, but he's got like 200 HP left. You should go for that HP attack unless your bravery isn't higher than 200, which is most likely gonna be higher than 200. But let's say it's not higher than 200. Maybe you should collect that bravery. But let's say it is higher than 200. You should finish him off, because it's real situational. So just kind of get used to it based off of experience that you would have while you're playing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to share, comment, subscribe, and always finger that like button. And I was thinking about kind of making a video on my opinion to compare this one against the older ones, because Dual Decim seems a little bit more exciting. Matter of fact, I might go back and play Dual Decim today, just because I liked Dissidia Newtail, but it is missing those good old school Dissidia qualities. Like, it makes sense that it's 3-on-3, because in story modes in the old Dissidias you couldn't do 3-on-3, but you had 2 party members with you. It makes a whole bunch of sense according to how the story works in Dissidia, because usually when the heroes separate, they separate in threes and they go try and help each other out from a distance. So it makes sense, but I would have liked it if it was an improved version of the old game. That would have just been ultimately lit. An improved version that worked good 3-on-3 and 1-on-1 and even 2-on-2. That would just be nice. But I ain't here to talk about that. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, and always ring that like button. Peace, guys.